Hello everyone, this is Lorena, and I'm back with another Vanguard Zero video. It's time for the shutdown arc to continue. I heard you defeated Balos, and now there are two. Chaos Breaker Dragon, and for some reason Darkface. That's right, Magalanica Zereth Dragon is secured. Impressive. That's good, but there's more to do. We will be heading out there, towards the place where a unit from planet Cray first landed. Once we get there, I can get my G-Zone back, right? You have to do more than simply go there. You need to make sure you contact Chrono while you're there. Oh, hold on. I have to make sure I spelled his unit name right. Yes, I did. Okay, that's good. You need to make sure you contact Chrono while you're there. Okay. Gnome Tatsunagi says if you want to get back the future you lost, you'll need the help of Gear Chronicle. Imagine someone associated with time having to be... Oh my god. There's a reason I haven't used Gear Chronicle. Do you think I can make sense of that deck? It's related to time. I don't understand time. Come on. I had to rely on tools like a clock to know anything about time. And then there's the calendar. The calendar and all sorts of things. Those are basically my main tools for understanding time. But there's also the night and day cycles. But anyway, I feel like my understanding of time is just so much different than before. And it's still weird to explain that because I don't remember what my original understanding was. It just feels different now. And how are people supposed to understand when I don't? Okay, anyway, let's move on. I will defeat Gize. For that, I'll get G-Zone back and fight for the future. Alright, guys, let's go. It was great! You should have seen Shion when he finally resurrected Fidesz. The excitement was flowing like a river. I wish you guys could have been there. Well, it's all thanks to you. There have been no further incidents since that one. And now that Gize has been resurrected, it's only a matter of time before something happens. I delivered the Megiddo card to the North American branch, like you said. Good. Good job. Their facilities are some of the best the Promotion Association has to offer. Oh god, I hope so. Plus, we've assembled a really strong team. We'll take on the enemy there, win the card fights, and send them back to Planet Cray. And now all we have to do is wait for them to take the bait. Oh, this is bait! Well, damn. So, this is where they landed. And now we... Dude, are they in the desert? Maybe, maybe not. Is it actually cold there? I don't know. And now we just wait for a guide, right? Good of you to come. Oh! And Chrono's just staring, who the hell are you? And I'm just like... We're very close to the spot where, back in the 15th century, an observatory was built to study the movement of the stars. Okay, so does Chrono know who this is? We're very close to the spot where, back in the 15th century, an observatory was built to study the movement of the stars. I'm glad he can move at least, but why is he... Let's move on. Koji was told about a legend. The legend spoke of certain remains in this area. One night, the sky burst into a rainbow of color. Then a single noble knight descended from the skies on a journey to seal the power of 6 evil dragons. And that night was, could be, and considering this most recent incident, Koji figured this could be about the Holy Sword Fidesz. He asked me to look into it. He's been busy, but he hasn't been busy doing any parenting. Your child is still a minor ribe. I compared his observations with those of Tatsunagi, and there seem to be similarities. Okay, sure. Holy Sword Fidesz descended right here with Messiah's protection. And from there, he sealed the Zereth Dragon cards in various places. And by the time he had sealed them all, he had made it to the Far East, but he was exhausted. That's when Shion's ancestors stepped in to help. Almost there. How are you guys holding up? I think they're probably very thirsty. Well, I got some sleep on the plane, so I'm good to carry on. I'm not convinced. I am not convinced. Very well. Why are you... Let's just move on. The plot demands it. Though I'm sitting over here waiting for an explanation on his parenting. Or lack thereof in this case. Very well. Though Chrono isn't asking any questions about that. I wonder why. Wow, it's beautiful. It's like a natural sanctuary. You guys, look at that. You know what I hate? All the best places on Earth require that I walk a very, very long distance. I'll just take pictures, thanks. I can look at any view from a picture, you know, because I'm not in shape and my foot hurts sometimes. I probably need to see a professional, but I don't know how bad it is. Maybe it was how I walked and that's why it's a bit... I don't know. I probably still need to see a professional anyway, just to make sure the problem isn't getting worse. Trust me, if I go there, the professional is going to know there's something going on there. He may not know that it's actually in pain exactly, but he'll know the deal with my feet. He'll know just by looking at them. A Vanguard Circle? Yes, if there are even the tiniest traces of space-time left from when Fidesz first came here, we can use that to make a connection with Planet Cray. I'll talk you through it. You just focus on imagining. Got it, imagining. Imagining noises. I have absolutely no idea what imagining noises sound like. Oh... I just mispronounced that. I think it's actually closer to, you know what? I don't know. Kinda weird if you ask me, but still. Hey, Dran, you there? Answer me. I'm trying to dial your number. Can you hear me? If you're there, please say something. Dran! It didn't work. Why? But don't worry, you and your units had your special bonds taken away when you were in Relics. And you lost your G-Zone. This won't be easy. We'll try again later. Let's go have some dinner. Erg. I'll get things started. You guys should get some rest. Thank you. Darn, we're still sitting around in Kazuma. I don't think Chrono's thinking about his, I don't think he cares about his father's parenting right now, to be honest. But I think it's very important information to discuss. I know it's frustrating, but you really need to calm down. He's right. Your dad's over there. Why don't you take this chance to have a chat with him? We're not here to just sit and chat. That hurts! Get off me! If someone can't even communicate with his own family, how is he ever going to reestablish a connection with his units? Okay, but what am I gonna talk about? It's hard. Now come on, Chrono. If I can do it, so can you. Just don't force it. It will happen. Yeah, he's right. Go over and say hi. That's all. What is it? I want a card fight? Of course. Wow! Hey, Daddy, are you the strongest dad in the world? I don't even know if I ever called my own dad Daddy. I'm not sure. I think I just called him Dad, and still do to this day. I was looking through the character fight options, and I don't think I saw a single user of Tachikaze there. But I might be bullshitting myself. It's not like I checked everyone. It's just, I don't think there was. I can check later just to double check. I don't want to say something and then be rendered dumb. I will have to double check and get back to everyone on this one. Alright, you ready? Yeah. Stand up, Vanguard. How do you like that? You won't get away with it. Okay, Vanguard, attack. That's no guard. Excellent. This drive check should finish it. Not so fast. Oh, I think he can counter. He can be a real handful sometimes, can't he? Apparently, that's like a father, son thing. Because so can Rive, apparently. You think we're interfering? Yeah, maybe, but considering what's at stake for us out here, it doesn't hurt to give him a little nudge. I guess. Are you ready? Yeah. Alright, let's begin. We want to help too. Adding our imagining may help strengthen the ties to Cray, and every little bit helps. We want to make sure that you meet Dran. It's certainly worth a try. Go ahead, you two. Great. More imagining noises. Just imagine it. Try and see it in your mind's eye. How? I don't know how to do that. Oh my god. Think of a tunnel created between the two worlds. You'll have to pass through it in order to meet up with units. This is like a weird, guided meditation video, just in a mobile application. Please, if you can hear us, please respond. For the sake of both Planet Cray and our own world. You and I used to share a vision for the future, Dran. I want it back. Imagining. Whoa! And now? Were they successful? Where are we? I have no idea. It looks like you guys astral projected somewhere. If you don't know what astral projection is, look it up because you probably don't believe in it. I mean, I honestly have never done it before, so how the hell would I be able to explain it? Based on what I've heard, it's like you just project your spirit somewhere to like another reality or another location separate from your physical body. But I've never done it before, so I don't have any information on the details. Where are we? Are we on Cray? It's him. Hey there, Dran. Chrono! Doesn't he look really cute? It's really you? I always knew you'd come and find me. Listen, these are my friends who helped me get here. Well, hello there. Thanks for bringing him. It was our pleasure. There's a reason the three of you came here together. It's to do with the bond. The bond of friendship that exists between us. One that is guided by the hand of destiny between our worlds. Hand of destiny? Uh-huh. So, fill us in. What's the situation here? There are some serious battles taking place against Gizeh's troops right now. Luckily, we got a heads up, thanks to Emaruda of Genesis and Stealth Dragon Shiranoi, who's on our side now. We're working on our defense plan. We'll fight with all we've got. Last time it was a bit of a catastrophe, but this time it's going to be different. Different because this time Gizeh has been resurrected into your world as a flesh and blood body. A time may come when we may need to do something similar if we're to beat Gizeh. What do you mean? You saying you'll have to diff ride? Not exactly. A diff ride wouldn't enable us to show our true strength. What we need to do is descend into your world using a human body as a conduit, but utilizing a more, well, let's say, complex method. And you're able to do that? Not easy, but we have no choice. When the time comes, Chrono, I will be using the power you possess as our singularity. Then Messiah, along with all the Gear Chronicle units, will join forces to send us to your world. A Gear Chronicle singularity, Chrono Shindo. Hold on a second. Did I say that right? Hold on. Let me pronounce that again. Even though I may have already said that correctly, I just don't know. For some reason, I think I said Sindo instead, but I'm not sure. Gear Chronicle singularity, Chrono Shindo, successor of Fidesz, Shion Kiba. And a rare vanguard whose bond with her unit remains strong, even when coming face to face with death. Tokoha Anjo. Well, that's quite a bond to survive when it comes to death. Oh my god. Out of all of these, Tokoha is kind of generic, but then when you really seriously think about it, it's not as generic as it sounds. Because listen, death changes all of us, kind of. I mean, everyone's grieving process is different, but all of us will eventually die. And I know that is very depressing, but I mean, let's move on. You are all involved in the Stride Gate. That was the start of all the... You were all involved in the Stride Gate. That was the start of all of this. And you're also close to Kazuma Shoji, who is being different by Gizeh. As your guiding hand of fate, I want to work with you to put an end to Gizeh once and for all. The Gear Chronicle's Zodiac Time Beasts are of one mind and predict this is the best way forward. That was always our intention, to defeat Gize and get Cosma back. So now we don't have to just sit back and wait for something to happen. And that's great news. Yes, we don't want to go down without a fight. Thank you. You know about the Hand of Destiny, don't you? The power that flows between your world and ours? That connects us so strongly to each other. You know about the Hand of Destiny, don't you? The power that flows between your world and ours? That connects us so strongly to each other. Hand of Destiny? The choices you make as Vanguard card fighters will change the world. Some people will never understand this, but the Hand of Destiny can... Some people will never understand this, but the Hand of Destiny can never be effective if it only comes from one side. Often, when you think of someone other than yourself, unimaginable powers can be seen that you never realized you had before. Yeah, imagine. And when those looking on see someone with a strong will, they can be inspired and encouraged by that. In the same way, when a card fighter and his unit have a strong connection, the images they create in response to that bond can resonate more powerfully. They can draw strength from each other, push each other to greater heights, and together they can have an impact on the entire universe. Okay, so Earth is on the right and Cray is on the left. And for some reason, I had no idea which was which. Vanguard can help create miracles. But the wheels of destiny can grind to a halt if there is even the tiniest fault in the gears of either side. We, the Zodiac Time Beasts, who control time, together with Gear Chronicle, have been entrusted with the task of watching over the wheels of destiny for all eternity. As we watched over how destiny was playing out, we sensed something. The way to oppose Gize, who wants to destroy everything and return it to an empty void. Is to embrace happiness and hope, belief in ourselves and in the future, and in the bonds of friendship that cannot be shaken. We believe in the hand of destiny that brought us together, and we're counting on it. So, Chrono, let's get back control of our future. Sure, but how do we do that? The hand of destiny. We just need to combine the power of our imaginations. Imagine it, the future that lies ahead. The future that's in my grasp. Remember it. Whoa! Wow, that was quite the image. You see that? So let us enter into a contract that will enable us to battle in your world. What? Oh, look! Ahsha! Hey, Altmile! Nice! The fist bump made it in. We hereby pledge to battle alongside each other, working together for a better future. Dimensional overstride. What's that? What's that? Let me see. It's Dran? That's right, Chrono Dran Z. It's no surprise, because the strength of the bond you have between you is greater than ever. Uh-huh. I'm going to stay here, just in case something happens. Someone needs to be here to protect this place. And he's back to neglecting his parenting. I have to thank you for what you've done. And we have a lot to thank you for, too. You take care now, Mr. Shindo. I will. Bye. Chrono, huh? And once everything's settled down, fancy another card fight? Only if you come home to do it. Only if you come home to do it. This is like... This is very hilarious, but... I kind of have this... Is right thinking that Chrono sounds like their roles are seemingly reversed here? I think you owe Makuru an apology. Yeah, I can do that. I'd say you've grown up. I agree. Oh, be quiet. Let's make sure we defeat Gize. Your dad's waiting to play again. We can do it. Yeah. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap things up for this video. In the next video, it's time to continue with a new chapter, I think.